let's do this. Well, following the trend, that I have to say, I was like going through yesterday because I've been having computer issues, so all I can do is just go through, looking through my old stuff and try to figure out how to improve and be better in this. And it wasn't 20 tips all at once. It was 10 tips and a 7 tip, so 27 tips or tricks to grow your channel, your YouTube channel. And they all, the funny thing about it is that they were all different. They didn't give the same advice. But one of the big things about when starting up a channel that they tell you to do is know what your content is, and be consistent. Usually with what they mean by that is by having regular video postings at the same time. If you're doing it once a week or twice a week or something like that, make sure that you do it all the time at the same time. Those are like the big advice things. And I thought that they worked. I thought they helped the algorithm, do its thing, even though the algorithm is kind of broken. And it is, but I thought it still helped. The one piece of advice that nobody tells you to do is self-promotion, and promoting yourself outside of YouTube. That's the one advice that nobody has even touched on. It's like somehow you have to be self-contained and promote yourself within the site all the time. And when you're not consistent, you're streaming at a different or an odd time, which is pretty much, I just do it on whatever my schedule allows, and now with what the equipment is allowing, like I wanted to do a 4-hour stream yesterday, and it ended up only being 2.5 hours. And I was kind of curious that at 2.5 hours the stream cut off, because that 2.5 hours is about when the reincarnation as a door cut off. And it's like 2.5 hours seems to be like my standard. But then again, here I am saying it like it's, oh, look at this coincidence. But I've been having consistent 4 and 5 hour streams before that, so it's not much of a coincidence when I've been running streams consistently a lot longer. I wanted to do Cards Against Humanity yesterday, but my computer decided it was not going to do that. And the reason I probably dropped off on with the stream is because I was trying to do too much all at once. So, no major conspiracy, no, that's just kind of a coincidence that it was 2.5 hours. And 2.5 hours was the same time as the reincarnation as a door when they booted me out of my live stream. And I've had a couple other was in the middle of doing a VTuber named Poison Bunny, who was adorable, and I got a little bit further drawing it, but not much further, and I did stop. I was actually wondering if I should just finish it because I was getting that close. I just had to do the skirt and you know, the clothing design, some of the aesthetics with the clothing design, and that's it. The face is all done, the bunny ears were done, and they came out very, very good. I was very happy with that. Yeah, so some coloring and, you know, a skirt, pretty much. It's probably 5 minutes worth of work. Yeah, so it's not irksome. It's just a bit frustrating. I don't do these commuting streams live anymore, and that's just because my connection has been very unstable. And I know it seems like it's been stable because I was able to do a 5-hour stream, which is what got me thinking that maybe I could do you know, run Discord, a game, and stream at the same time. But yeah, it wouldn't allow me. Right now, I watch the stream on my Chromebook, so I have actually 2 computers doing the job that one computer used to do. But yeah, we're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this. You know, things are definitely looking up. Things are getting a little bit stable. I don't want to spend too much money on getting a new computer because, you know, incurring more debt than I'm paying off is not a good thing. And I'm starting to realize that I gotta get I gotta, you know, look at what the now bills are as opposed to the past bills instead of trying to push, because I've been actually pushing pretty hard to get my debt paid down because I'm paying so much in interest, and the more it's paid down, the less interest I'm paying. And you know, it's just gonna be tight for a little bit. But yeah, so as far as the tips go, you know, I know I talked about this like a little bit yesterday, but as far as the tips go, they've been useless. And I definitely know that it's because they're not used to somebody producing unique content. They're not used to somebody actually revealing, like, you know, doing themselves. They're not used to that. They're used to it, you know, easy to categorize. I mean, hell, YouTube doesn't even have a place for me to put art streams in. I have to put it in people and blogs. And it's not really a people blog thing. It's an art stream. I can't really promote the games that I'm playing unless I put it in the description. And this whole subscribing thing, oh my god, you know, please subscribe, obviously. You know, since I got to do the promotion anyway. But it's really that bad. It's I think because the subscriptions are free, that people don't realize that people should subscribe. The one thing that YouTube actually tells you is that having 1,000 subscribers is harder than getting 4,000 viewing hours. Because that really, the 4,000 viewing hours is the low water mark. That is where you're monetized. You're monetized on viewing hours. That's how you get paid. You get paid with the number of views you get, the number of commercials watched, all that stuff. That's how you get paid. It's the reason why they like longer videos, but the problem with long videos is that nobody sits through long videos unless they have it playing in the background. And I think like this is a pretty good, half hour is a pretty good way to do this. You can have an ad at the beginning and then no more ads till the end. And then the end ads are basically promoting my site to subscribe and another video. That's perfect. To me, that's like the perfect combination. You get all the information that I'm trying to convey in a video, and then you're ready to go. Art streams are different. There's many times it's just me blabbing and not really drawing. So some of the streams, really are just chatting with a little bit of art in the middle of it. And I am notorious right now, which I hate to even bring this up, but mistakes that I make is I keep the music way too loud. Because the reason the reason the music is as loud as it is so that when I'm not talking, you have something that's running that's still running. I was listening to a few of the videos that I have the music turned down in, and when I stop talking, it's almost dead silence anyway. So the music's there, but it's so light that it doesn't really do what it's supposed to do. But yeah, I'm not impressed. I think that self-promotion is probably the best way to do this. I hit into a nerve somewhere where Twitter is concerned, and I wish I knew how to recreate that in my streaming platform, just to get some of it. If I can just get people to just come in and just subscribe, that would be great. Of that stuff. And these, just so you know, these commuting videos really are, this is not a test. This is where this is not a test is supposed to be. I'm supposed to be talking about the ins and outs, the things that I'm trying, the experiments that I'm doing, what's new, all that stuff is supposed to be in This Is Not a Test. And I'm not doing those anymore. I think I could do more of those. I put all the art streams into the Spark, and pretty much the subathon is going into the Spark. And that's about it. But yeah, I've been thinking about doing like crazy things, like shaving my head and stuff like that, you know. But it's like I'm not getting the reaction. You know, like raffles. Raffles is dead. I'm never doing a raffle again. I thought this raffle was going to be done and over with by now. Instead, it's garnered no attention. It's brought in nobody, and it's done nothing that it was supposed to do. And I promote the hell out of it, so I don't understand. I don't understand what it is. Maybe it's the item. Yeah, I could have offered up that I could turn people into queue, but I did kind of offer that, you know, for free to try to do everybody's, and I got like 2 responses. I didn't, you know, it's as much as I like vTubing and I like Hollow Live and everybody that I picked are people that I've watched. Some definitely more than others, but they're all definitely people that I watch and, you know, have kind of a connection to. They are what I look to for as far as vTubing is concerned. It has helped a lot, but the reason I turned them into queues is not because of them. They don't even really know I exist. I mean, Bebe is the only one. Well, Bebe and Mama Vale are the only ones that I think of anybody else. Yeah, no, just them two. From those camps. And I don't know if should Mama Vale count? Should she be a part of that? Like, she is part of vTubing through Silvervale, but she's not really a member. And she's not really a VTuber. But either here or there. Those are the only 2 that garnered anything. And Bebe's only thing was she liked my picture, and just so you know, I did the whole thing like we're best friends now and all this other stuff, but like that's my connection to them. You know, that's my feedback that comes back. So drawing them, that means nothing to me. The love and the fun and all the goodness that I have comes from drawing everybody else. I mean, even Mama Vale's comment, because she commented on it, you know, that keeps me going. And I don't expect anybody from vTubing to do this. I don't expect anybody from Hollow Live. Hollow Live actually has been like a silence camp. I used to have some interaction with them, and now I have like no interaction with them. And it really is, and I don't know if it is because of how the business of Hollow Live runs, but you know, that's the reason that I did draw them. I mean, it's a pure selfish move on my part. But the reason that I did draw, you know, vTubing and Hollow Live, is because I wanted it to garner more attention from the people who follow them. It's very selfish. The people who follow them I was hoping that some of them are VTubers, some of them are, have art for themselves, and do this stuff. And again, those are the non corporation VTubers that I'm doing that is the reason why I do it. And I've talked about Iron Mouse adoringly, but there is no expectation. I've sung many a song saying like, I hope she notices me, and the reason I say that is because she is literally the only one that has even garnered me any real attention. Now with the exception of Bebe just recently liking my picture, and I think she only liked the picture of all of them, the group picture. I don't think she's even saw the individual picture that I did, but it's fine. Everything's fine. It's all fine. I'm not trying to convince myself that I don't belong in their world. If now, what is it, 3 years? 3 years ago, I think it was 3 years ago when I first found Project Melody. It might even be 4. It's a while. So many years ago, an indeterminate number of years ago, I stepped into this world, and I did. It's like when Mousey talks about, when she got started, she said she liked it, and she wanted to see if she could do it. Well, I wanted to see if I could do it. I want to be their mutuals. I wanted. I wouldn't deny it now. I'm just being realistic. That's all. I'm not their mutuals. I'm not their pal. I'm not their buddy. I am a follower, and that's about it. And nobody who's a basically one of the big VTubers had to tell me where my place was, because I kind of already knew where my place was. It's when you get to the people I have more interaction with and more of a connection to, that I don't know where my place is. I think that I belong. I think that we're family, and we're peers. I probably go to the point where I think that I am peers with some VTubers, and the truth of the matter is that I'm not. The way I'm running my business, because this is what this is a business. The way I'm running my business is way different than the way that they're running it. I'm running this the way I want it to be. I am not following the playbook, which is why I came across when I first started saying I'm doing this wrong. It's why I'm not following this, and it's the reason why I should not be upset when I'm not getting the result from the results that the tips say that I should get. I shouldn't be upset by that, because when somebody sees my videos, I don't know if they think that I'm saying saying I'm something that I'm not, but that my videos are clickbait. None of my videos are clickbait. I don't clickbait anything. I don't say anything. I have cute little sayings for art streams, and that's about it. This is very plain, morning commute. That's what this is. I don't say what the main topic is that I talk about, and I talk about something that I took. I begin with the takeaway from it, like basically why you should watch this video, and then I pretty much at the end I say, oh, the main topic of what I'm talking about is this. So there's no surprises. No surprises when somebody comes in and watches my video. So I can't be clickbait. And obviously I'm not getting a lot of clicks, so obviously I'm not clickbait. But I work really hard to not be that. So maybe that's my problem. Maybe I should become clickbait. But I'm not going to. But yeah, so when I follow the tips and I get frustrated that that things don't work out, like the raffle. It's what it is. Like the raffle just did not. As far as tips that backfired, none of the tips worked out. All the tips have been basically unhelpful and complete and total waste of time, except for a fun exercise to basically show like this is not for me type of deal going on. The subathon being a big one that I've been doing, and even being consistent with the videos. It's very difficult for me to do. I am under some major time constraints all over the place, and I'm under some major time constraints. So it's all very difficult. It's very difficult for me to produce videos like that, especially consistently. And there are times when I can do streams and stuff like that, but it's like outside of morning, Sunday morning is the best time for me to do a live stream. I think that those have been my worst viewed videos. It's just the way it's always worked out. I mean, Comic Time is a perfect example of like how the Sunday morning stream just does not work. Again, that's something. Those are videos that I have to get those 12 videos done. I have 6. I'm halfway done, so there's 6 more videos to do. I have to get those done. It's something that's been like pending. The only reason that they're not done is because it was an idea that just tanked, and I didn't have a time frame of when I was going to do it, so I've just been kind of not doing it because the idea tanked. It's like the raffle. I talked about like future raffles that I could do, like this raffle is why I picked the prize that I picked on purpose. It was a valuable prize. It's something that I thought people would go gaga over, and it just did not work out in my favor. There's meta tags on that freaking raffle thing. It's the first thing you see when you freaking go into when you view my page. The first thing you see, the first video that you'll see when you go into my page is the raffle. Unless you see the thank you video, but the only way you'd see the thank you video is if you've already seen the raffle video. and you're subscribed. So something that everybody who goes to my, goes to the main part of my channel, not watches a video or gets to me through watching a video, but goes to my channel. Anybody who goes to my channel, the first video that they see is the raffle video. I mean, I designed it that way. It was the hints that they gave me. The raffle would have to basically like completely turn around. I'd have to have a 180-degree turnaround for me to do another raffle again, because I am never doing it. It's almost as bad as me on Twitter doing those get to know me trend posts. It really is that bad. Well, to let you guys in on a little secret, I've done those trend posts. I've done a lot of them, more than I care. I've been at this on this channel for a long time, and those trends have come back so many times. And the get to know me post, I was just like going, hey, well, nobody knows me. My best of the get to know me trend post is 2 out of 50 possible likes that I could have on one of them, and 2. So I got to question 2. I think the question 2 was, who's your favorite VTuber? That's about as far as I get on that. This is going to be very interesting, because I got work. I do have Memorial Day off, and we're going to make that happen. Yeah, let's just get to work. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you're having a wonderful time doing it. I really do. And I know I'm kind of a stick in the mud, but I really kind of hope that my videos could cheer you up and make you laugh. I swear I'm funny. I swear I have comedy in me. But I think I want to keep this more natural than like me telling a bunch of jokes or setups for jokes, and trying to force the funny. Like I said, I've done stand up, and I've just absolutely 100% bombed. And I had jokes planned, and I had things that that I worked, I've said a few times in stand up and stuff like that, and I just bomb. And I found that like my best sets come when I just have an idea of what I'm going to talk about, and I'm just goofing with the audience. Not hecklers. I guess I'm okay when it comes to dealing with hecklers. I can be I can cut like a knife. So it's not hecklers that but keeping the funny going, I'm pretty good at, and I like that style. And so the reason you don't see a lot of or you don't hear me doing like a lot of setup jokes and things. And I wanted to tell a few stories because I think some of my stories are pretty funny, but I don't even really do those anymore. Um, just kind of give you guys me raw. That's what these commuting videos really are. It's just me raw. And I hope you enjoy it. It's meant to be enjoyed. I care about you a lot, and I thank anybody who, especially anybody who watches all the way to this point, which isn't very many people in all the videos that I've made, every video that I've made. People making it, this far into a video is very rare. I mean, when I saw that one person actually sat through an hour of me sleeping, I was absolutely amazed by that because it it is exactly what it. I don't know if they were expecting some surprise or some jump scare or something, but that video, me turning 50, you know, the 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock video that I shot, um, the 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. That I shot is um, exactly what it sounds like. It is literally me sleeping the entire time. I don't get up. I don't walk around. I mutter, incoherent. I make incoherent noises, you know, throughout, and that's about it. It is amazingly boring. Like I think most of my sleep streams are. Um, but one person sat through the whole thing, and they did this early on, and I'm still amazed that that amount of support could happen. So if you are one of the people that has supported me all the way to this point, we got 37 minutes in. Yeah, 37 minutes of this video. Um, you pulled it out, and I can't thank you enough. I really can't. But I'm gonna end it here. And as always, cool beans. All right, and you guys take care. All right, bye.